Hello, it's Saturday the 28th of December. I've just been to the hairdressers. I will obviously show you properly when I get home. It's feeling nice, I've got all those big ends cut off. The hairdressers is just next to the beach, so I thought I would go for a little walk on the beach. It was absolutely freezing, so I didn't stay too long. I'm now going to go to Asda supermarket and just get a few things we need, just like milk and bread and stuff. Have a wee look through their sale section. Everyone's got sales on, like 50% off all the Christmas stuff, and I like to be organised and put stuff away for next year, so if I see anything then I'll just get it now. The hairdressers is right across the road from the fabric shop that I go to quite often as well, so the way that it works is the car park is basically, I had to park in the fabric shop's car park to get to the hairdressers because there's nowhere else to park, so I walked through the fabric shop, had a little look at their sale bit, which is quite good. They had a lot of craft stuff in the sale as well, all the Christmas crafts. We really don't need any though, so I didn't buy anything. I did hope to find an advent candle, but I didn't. They did have some, but they weren't really reduced as much as I would have liked, so I'll hang off for now. Maybe Asda will have one, I don't know. I did see some nice pyjamas in Asda's before Christmas as well, so I might have a wee look and see if they still got those, just as a little belated Christmas present for myself. So yeah, I'm going to do that and then go home, get some lunch, probably knit, and I think we're going to stick on a film this afternoon. I'm going to get some potatoes at Asda, so we'll have baked potatoes for tea. We've also got a few salady bits to use up as well, so that will be quite handy to use those up. So I'm going to go and brave Asda now. I hope it's not going to be too busy. Morning, it's Sunday the 29th I think of December. It's pretty late in the morning, it's 11:15 and I've just had my breakfast. I had a nice lie in today, it's felt amazing, so needed a good night's sleep. So I'm just having my morning tea with my breakfast. I always have lemon green tea, I like that. Here's my new short hair. It's lovely and short, it's just what I wanted, so it's perfect. Haven't had to wash it today because obviously it got washed at the hairdressers yesterday, so I just put on a lovely shower cap to get a shower, and yeah, it's still fine for today, so that's good. I'm going to show you my socks. I've been knitting away on my advent socks, been really enjoying them. They are knitting up really fast. I think any yarn that has colour changes, or if you're changing the yarn, goes really fast, because the other ones that I'm doing, the mock cable ones that I showed you, I'll show you them again as well actually, they feel like they're going so slow, but I think it's because you can't actually see your marked progress. So I have now popped on a progress keeper to see how much I'm knitting. It's quite a nice day today, it's looking quite sunny. I don't know if you can, well, you'll take my word for it, it's quite bright. I'm definitely going out for a walk, and yeah, that will be the day, much like every other day lately. So let me get my socks out and show you how I'm getting on. So I put all the yarns in my little So Sweet Violet basket that I got from Jules for Christmas, and I think they look so cute like that, and I just love the colours, really beautiful. And I popped my Crafty Clegs pin on the bag I'm using just now, and I will show you my socks. So here we are. You can quite clearly see the 3 different colours. So that one, the toe is one colour, that was Lay Family Yarns. The second one here is Down Sheepy Lane. I really like that, pink and green together. And the third one is Wild Rose Yarns. And I'm going to keep a note in my notebook of which yarns I'm using, because I didn't do that last year, and it's nice to know, isn't it, when you find a yarn that you really like. The funny thing is, I hadn't realised until I had sort of been writing them down. Lay Family Yarn, she did my Christmas yarn in last year's Christmas box. Down Sheepy Lane did my Christmas yarn. No, she did my Hygge box yarn. Wild Rose Yarn did my bee box yarn. So I've used all these yarn dyers for my own business. So I thought that was really nice that I've used all these dyers in the past year, and now they're in my advent socks. So I thought that was really quite nice. So I am nearly finished with this one. I just keep knitting until I get to the end. I forgot to show you the other day these 2 yarns that I got from Natalie. I did say that I had shown them, but I hadn't shown them in a clip. So Natalie gave me these as part of my Christmas gift. So these are both Wild Rose yarns. This one is the one that's in my sock now, and this one is going to be number 10. I've numbered the labels so I know what order they're going in. So that's going to go into my sock a bit later on. So they are lovely, loving those. So these are, I think they're 20-gram skeins. So what I've been using for my sock is about, I think these were 5-gram minis, the smaller amount. So I just split it in half into 2 small balls, and with this one I just kind of did the same. I made 2 small balls of about 2 to 3 grams each, so that I've got plenty left, and I haven't got a big massive stripe of one colour. So I'm nearly ready to join in number 4, which I think is this one. Yeah, so this is a dandelion and what's she called? Dandelion and dogwood that I got from Cherie, and it's a sparkly one. So there's just a small amount of that, so I will just take it off the card and weigh it, and then make it into 2 little balls and add it in. I'm loving how these are knitting up. These are my other socks I was working on with this is also a Lay Family yarn, Christmas yarn, the Holly and the Ivy, and this is the Impossible Girl pattern, sock pattern, which is free on Ravelry. And I have done quite a few of the pattern repeats, but as you're knitting through it, it just doesn't feel like it. So I've popped on a progress keeper now, and then I'll know that I have done quite a bit. So another few inches and I'll be ready to do the heel on these. was attached to one of Joshua's Christmas presents, and my mum had made it. It's a little embroidery of the Grinch, and it's just on the, it's on like the hard plastic stuff you can sew on. It's so cute. My mum also made Joshua this little crocheted Grinch. She does like making her little crocheted things. And he's sitting next to a little Christmassy mouse that I made a couple of years ago. That pattern was from one of the Tilda books, and I've got another one over the other side in little, this one's wearing its little denim dungarees, not denim, tartan dungarees, which I thought was so cute. It's the middle of November, and I'm just currently wrapping up all of Cherie's goodies for her Advent and her birthday, which falls on the 23rd of December, I think. So I just thought that before I wrap everything, I would show you some of the handmade gifts that I've done for her. I've been knitting Cherie a little gift as well, and I made her some of these hand warmers, the wrist warmers. I've shown these before. I've made these, I've got a pair for myself and I made another pair for another friend. These are made from a lovely DK wool that I dyed myself. It has got sparkle in it. Probably not going to manage to capture that. They're just a really lovely colour, so I hope she likes those. For Cherie's birthday, I'm not quite sure how I ended up coming to the decision that I would do a themed gift for that. I have gone with a theme. I will show you what I've got here and you'll see the theme straight away. So I found a piece of fabric from my local fabric shop that was in the theme of rainbows, and these have got some gold metallic. There's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow in these. Again, that is not focusing. You get the idea. So I've made her one of my large project bags, and I've used a cord that has got some gold sparkle to it. Maybe just pick that up a bit. Oh, it's really annoying trying to focus. So we've got a nice project bag, and I wanted to use absolutely every spare piece of this fabric. I also made her a matching DPN cozy, because I know Cherie likes her DPNs, and a little lavender sachet, because who doesn't like lavender sachet? And I also made one of these key rings, which I am in love with. I absolutely love that. This has all been top stitched with a really nice variegated thread, and it's metallic, kind of purple and green and red, so I thought it kind of looked a little bit rainbowy as well. So that's the keyring, or you could pop that on a project bag or whatever to use as a handle. And I made a tag as well. It's a fabric tag. I just wanted to use up all the scraps. I also made her this thing with, you've probably heard of a punch needle tool, and it looks a bit like this. So you can use wool or threads. So I had to play about. I got this for Christmas last year, and I hadn't got round to using it yet or having a shot. So a little while ago I managed to have a shot, and I came up with a little picture, and I have turned it into a little mini wall hanging. So it's a little rainbow, which I think has turned out really cute. It was really fun. Well, it was fun to do once I got the hang of it. It was an absolute nightmare until I got the hang of it. It did take a little while to get used to the tool and just how many threads you can use at a time, because you can use, like I said, you can use wool or threads. This was done using, I think it was, I can't remember now if it was 2 or 3 strands of embroidery thread. But the tool comes with 3 different size needles as well, so you can change the needle to match whatever you're going to punch with. So that was really fun. I didn't really start off with a plan, and it was only last minute I decided that I would add the little doweling and turn it into a little quilted wall panel. It just all came together, so I hope she likes that. I think it's really sweet. I think the first thing I bought, which probably inspired the rest of the gift, was this birthday card, and it's got an enamel pin on it with some rainbow birthday cake, which I thought was very, very cute. And of course we all like our enamel pins, don't we? Just going back to the wrist warmers, you can buy, no, you can buy, but you can download printables that say handmade with love, and you can just wrap that around your gift like so, and it just looks really nice. I think I've done that with socks that I've gifted, and it just makes them look really nice. quite sort of professionally finished. I will put that on properly somehow. Looking a bit nicer. And there's a little bit on the back where you can write the care instructions as well, if you need to give any special hand washing instructions to anyone. So I'm now going to get stuck into wrapping the gifts. By now, if you've been watching Cherie's Vlogmas, you've probably seen all of these being opened at her end, but I just wanted to get them captured on film before I wrap them all.